Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brandon Valley High School and the Lynx Competition Gym for AA Boys High School Basketball. To honor America this evening, please rise, remove your hats, and place your right hand over your heart. Playing our national anthem this evening will be the Brandon Valley High School Pep Band. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. This is an Eastern South Dakota Conference AA Boys Basketball game that features our guests this evening, the Governors from Pier TF Riggs, and your Brandon Valley Lynx. Before we meet tonight's starters, let's introduce the Brandon Valley cheerleaders. Sydney Hayes, Bailey Harvey, Ashley Hoff, Keely Keelman, Madison Knowles, Brittany Ryder, Lauren Rollman, and Ashton Swift. Cheer coaches are Naomi Poppy and Kaylee Roll. And now here are the starting lineups for both teams, introduced alternately, starting with the Pier Governors. At one forward for the Governors, a 6'1" junior, number 12, Garrett Stout. At a forward for the Lynx, 6'3" senior, number 2, Carter Althoff. Starting at center for the Governors, a 6'2" senior, number 40, Jack Marr. At the other forward for your Lynx, at 6'3" senior, number 24, Evan Telcott. At the other center for the Governors, a 6'6" junior, number 45, Gray Zabel. At center for the Lynx, 6'7" senior, number 32, Alex Tejan. At a guard for Pier, 5'8" senior, number 3, Alec Miller. And at a guard for the Lynx, 6'2" sophomore, number 34, Jackson Hilton. And at a guard for the Governors, 6'1" junior, number 15, Andrew Coverdale. At the other guard for the Lynx, 6' senior, number 4, Nate Keegan. The Lynx are coached by Brent Deckard, assisted by Tim Siliuson, Jeff Ganskow, Mike DePutman, and Darian Smith. The Governors are coached by Terry Becker, assisted by Adam Spoor, Jeff Schleckaway, and Nathan Nas. Referees for tonight's contest are Brad Coleman, Jeremy Grady, and Jim Johnston. Thank you. From Brandon Valley High School here in Brandon, South Dakota, you just met our starters here for a matinee matchup between the Brandon Valley Lynx and the Pier TF Riggs Governors. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kyle Roque alongside special guest Wade Ellis. Wade, the last time we saw each other was at the Pigskin Classic with the football team winning the state championship. And obviously the Lynx have a good chance of it this year because they are starting hot.
They are, no doubt about it.
There we go.
There's no doubt about it, Kyle. They look good. The last couple of times they've picked it up, they reeled off a few in a row, and it sure is good to see them playing good basketball. They could have played this one outside today.
Well, we apologize to everybody for the lack of a pregame show due to some personnel people being gone. I had to take over the public addressing, but we are underway. Pierre did win the tip, and inside the lane, put up and in is Gray Zabel. And we were talking before the game, Wade Ellis was mentioning that Zabel's sister had a very prolific career at Pierre.
She was an outstanding athlete.
She go to college somewhere?
Yep, and I can't remember where it is. I'm sure my phone will text here in a minute and tell me where it's at.
Keegan's got it for the Lynx. He's going to drive, put it up, won't go. And the rebound is pulled down by Jack Maher.
Turnover.
Yep, stolen away by Jackson Hilton. Down the lane he goes, and he puts it in.
Little nifty move there. He kind of acted like he was going to dish it off and took it himself.
He's definitely the most athletic,
Oh,
and we've got a foul.
Turnover. I think it's a baseline violation.
Oh, yep, absolutely. Stepped over the line, so the Lynx will get the ball back. Lynx in their whites, trimmed in red and black. Pierre in their usual home jerseys, if the layup is no good. They're in green, trimmed in white, a little bit of black on there as well. Layup was no good. Here comes Alec Miller and the Pierre Governors offense. Pierre coming in at 4-10. The Lynx at 10-2 on a 9-game winning streak.
Brandon Valley just running a straight man-to-man with heavy pressure.
Not a lot of space for anybody to go. Zabel has it. He puts it up and puts it in. So Alex Tejan's been very good defensively so far this year. Him and Gavin Turhark have been great underneath, but it's been Zabel so far that's had control of the Lynx defense.
We'll see down at this end now. They're going to smother Talcott after I'm sure he set the record, and everybody knows how capable he is of making a three-pointer. They'll be all over him all night long.
He's shooting 50% from three this year, 33 of 66 overall.
It's unbelievable.
Astronomical. That's not regular field goals. That is just threes. A turnover, and Talcott had it. Also the team's leading rebounder. Over to Jackson Hilton. Looks like they might want to go inside. Talcott, mid-range jumper is good. He can hit it from anywhere.
The shot that you don't see very much anymore, Kyle, the little 15-footer.
Yep. It's usually down inside or outside for a long three. We've seen basketball change a lot over the last 10 years.
Yes, we have. Nice defense by...
Talcott got a hand in there from Garrett Stout. Lynx did win last night. I don't have the final score in front of me, but they did win in Brookings, so a quick turnaround for them. And the girls we were talking about before the game started with a huge win at home last night, which I was there for, and they played excellent.
Knocking off number 2 Brookings, kind of getting
that should give them a nice bump.
After getting beat by them up in Brookings. But last night's the one that counted for the ESD standings down here, so.
Zabel with the shot clock winding down, puts up a three, and it's no good. Jackson Hilton for three, and he got it.
Wow, with somebody in his face.
This sophomore is going to wreak havoc for a long time.
He is such a good athlete and a great kid to boot.
And they send it outside to Jack Maher. Inside to Zabel again against Tejan. Turhark's coming in, maybe giving Zabel a different look. But for now, it's him against Tejan. He puts it up. Short. Well short.
That was great defense there by Tejan.
Nice cut in the lane, but this one's going over the top of the basket. Nice effort by Talcott, but.
And it's nice to see Evan smile after that, too. I think he thought he was going to get hammered when he went underneath there and going to draw the foul, but the kid laid off, and he put it up with a little extra oomph.
Midway through the first quarter, the Lynx leading 7-4.
They are. Hutzer game plan is to get it inside to him and in and out. He'll shoot two. Gray Zabel. He's got all 4 of the Governor points as of right now.
Underneath the basket, Garrett Stout. Lynx did bring in
they didn't.
Joe Kolbeck as well, and Terhart. Althoff got a hand in, and a rejection from Terhart, who's been a huge spark underneath off the bench for the Lynx this year. Althoff can't get it to go, but he's fouled.
Shouldn't to.
He will head to the line. Jackson Labrie, another good kid off the bench, a junior. He's going to come in, probably play some point guard for Keegan.
Yeah, we got a solid bench. We're deep, athletic, tall. I mean, we got all the makings for a championship team. There's no doubt about it.
Well, and the sophomore class coming up too is going to be very impressive.
Yeah.
Second free throw good, and Kolbeck and Jackson Hilton already making a huge impact on this team. Kolbeck's been great off the bench so far this season.
So quick, so physical. Same as on the football field. He can hustle. They're going to get him for a travel.
And Jackson Labrie, we just talked about him. He's only a junior, and he will probably be the starting point guard next year, you would think.
I would assume so.
And he's done a great job this year with him and Nate Keegan. Telcott started the year bringing up the ball as the point guard, but he's now moved to a small forward, and it's been Nate Keegan and Jackson Labrie in charge of it since. There's a 3 that's short by Hilton. And here comes Pierre. Coming right into the game is Bennett Dean, number 13. He just had it. They're looking to go inside.
They got to give Zabel a break here.
Get it against Terhart. Nice move to the basket.
No, maybe not.
All 6 points have come from Gray Zabel, the junior center at 6'6". Kolbeck can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Labrie. Telcott for 3. Looked good from here, but it was just a little short. Here comes Pierre, down just 3.
They are looking to run.
Maher going to try and drive down Telcott.
That's a travel.
And no walk called, and that's the first bucket from anybody not named Gray Zabel. Jack Maher.
Coach Deckert saying hello to Mr. Coleman.
Our referee tonight, 1 of 3. Telcott with a layup, and it's good. A little contact, no call, good call. Lynx lead back up to 3. Lynx feeling out the Governors right now. Governors, as we said, came in at 4-10, but they're playing tough early. And it looks like Zabel is going to be.
Oh, they're getting.
Well, Zabel's going to be the guy. It looks like the entire game. They're going to try to pound him underneath and just see if they can get some of these taller Lynx players underneath the baskets into some foul trouble.
I have yet to see a screen for a three-pointer from Pierre. Everything is obviously going to go in low. The only place they're looking every time they touch the ball is to get it to Zabel.
And there's a 3, and it's good.
Gave him a 2 on that, Kyle.
Andrew Coverdale for a long 2. Foot must have been on the line, but it was pretty deep. Inside to Tejan, who just came back in for Terhart. Kolbeck, another 3 attempt, and this one is short. Maher, who just scored his first bucket, and there's the traveling call.
He twisted his ankle a little bit too there.
And he looks to be okay. Alec Miller coming in, Cole Siegfried coming in, and Telcott is in as well. Kolbeck and Althoff will take a seat. So right now for the Lynx, it's Labrie, Althoff, Telcott, Siegfried, and Hilton.
And we'll see what Pierre's going to do now. They got Zabel on the bench. Maybe they'll go to an outside game.
Hilton for 3. No good. All tipped. Battle won by Althoff, but he can't get the layup to go. And Siegfried tries to fight for it. But this one is going to go out of bounds, and it will be Pierre's ball.
Althoff's jumping. He can jump out of the building, and his timing is just impeccable when he goes up for a rebound. It seems like he catches it at the highest point every single time. It's incredible to watch.
He's caught a couple alley-oops from the highest points as well. Haven't seen that lately in the first couple games here at home.
think teams might be onto that.
Yeah, looks pretty easy from the 2 times that he's done it here.
Yeah.
And I have not seen many road games, but not saying that maybe he hasn't done it there either. Errant pass is taken away by Althoff. Althoff had an open 3, but he gets it to Telcott. No good. Siegfried pulls it down. Layup, short. Althoff. There it is.
To say we've missed a couple easy ones.
Couple good minutes for Cole Siegfried here. This could be last shot time for the Governors. Down by 3 here in the first quarter.
Trap. Oh, good
defensive play
good
overall.
Hustle. He came from the paint and almost got that. That was some good hustle.
Cole Siegfried's a scrapper, that's for sure. He, on the football field and on the court.
Yes, sir.
And he is a strong young man. Can play the post, can play the power forward. There's a 3 right at the buzzer. That's no good. And that will end our first quarter with the Lynx up by 3.
That was a quick quarter.
Very quick.
10 minutes.
They've been quick all season. It feels like these games have flown by for the lack of fouls, basically, by teams. The Lynx definitely don't foul. The Harry Buck team at Hague Realtors are the people to call in the Brandon Valley area for all your real estate needs. Call Harry at 605-366-0221 or just go to harrybuck.com to learn more about available properties in your area. Harry and his partners, Miriam Hackler and Susan Anderson, are your hometown team of real estate professionals. Alliance Communication is the leading internet, cable, TV, and phone provider in the Brandon Valley area. Alliance customers have access to 100% fiber to the home, which puts them light years ahead of most households throughout the country. We are proud sponsors of Lynx TV. At First National Bank, our student checking account is perfect for those 25 and younger. It provides convenient access to tools like e-alerts and mobile banking while on the go. We are proud supporters of all things Brandon, including the new baseball complex, First National Bank Field at Aspen Park. And just as a reminder, Aspen Park will be the home of the state tournament, Legion Baseball Tournament, I believe in 2020?
I think it's 2020.
2020. Also, the Pizza Ranch are proud supporters of Lynx TV and the Brandon Valley Lynx, and the finest pizza in town. Bring the family for your buffet before the game or order our delicious roasted chicken or pizza afterwards. Call 582-6322. We deliver to your doorstep, tailgater, or wherever you are in town. Go Lynx.
You know, we talked about the quick quarter, Kyle. Only 3 fouls committed.
We've noticed as Althoff puts up the layup, we've had situations where
and they are letting them play underneath.
Yes.
I mean, Zabel and Tejan were really going at it. Now you got Siegfried and Zabel going at it.
More contact underneath, and a jumper is no good. And this one's going to stay with Pierre. It was Siegfried against Zabel. That is going to be a fun matchup to watch. But we've had games, Wade, where there's 2 minutes to go in the game, and the other team's trying to foul. They only got 2, 3, 4 fouls, and they're trying to get people to the line. It's happened both ways with Brandon. We'll be home for dinner at 6:30, Mom.
Yep.
Cole Siegfried with the left-handed layup on a beautiful feed.
That was just great hustle.
A quick 4-0 run. Overall, a 6-0 run going back to the first quarter for the Lynx, now up by 7. Trying to put away a team that's won just 4 games this year. But Pierre is not backing down. Zabel against Siegfried. Back up. Jump shot. No good by Stout. Siegfried pulls it down. Lynx with their starters, except for Siegfried, who's in for Tejan, out on the court.
Kick by Zabel.
Yep, that one goes out of bounds. Into the game for the first time for Pierre is Grant Judson. He's a junior. Talcott bringing this one out. Sorry, go ahead, Wade.
We're about due for a three-pointer here.
Well, Talcott wanted it for a second, it looked like. Maybe Hilton. Nope. There's Althoff. That one is short. Long pass down the court, up top, a 3. No good. Ball skips out of the hands of Judson and into Keegan's hands. Here comes Althoff. Lays it up, puts it in with some contact.
Timeout called by Becker. Quick. Going to take a short one.
And this will be a 30-second timeout. The Brandon Community Foundation is a permanent charitable endowment that supports activities that improve the quality of life for all ages in Brandon and Valley Springs. For more information, go to our website at brandoncf.org. Go Lynx. The Brandon Valley Journal is your local news source covering all 11 Brandon Valley sports every week with stories and photos. You can get all the news in print and online. If you haven't already subscribed, you can do it today. Call 605-582-9999. So this is kind of what we expected here, Ken. It's now been an 8-0 run since...
You called me Ken.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Wade. I
It's
get
good,
talking
buddy.
about the Brandon Valley Journal, and I just all of a sudden get in the mix. Wade, this is kind of what we expected here. The Lynx saw themselves only up by 1 in the first quarter, but an 8-0 run. And this is kind of what they've done to teams all year. Get a feel for them and then figure out their weaknesses and pull ahead.
Yeah. Now, in the last 5 games that I've watched them, their defense has changed dramatically. I mean, they're hustling, they're subbing, they're keeping guys fresh. The pressure's always on. Deckert's got them going in the right direction right before, the magical month.
It's a much different substituting strategy than it was last year, as this one's stolen by Keegan, where you kind of had 5 in, 5 out. Now everybody seems like they can play well together, which is a big help for the team.
Yeah, and they kind of know what to expect, too.
Yep.
Who's going to come in for who, and I just think we're really hitting on all cylinders right now.
Well, February is the good time to be doing it. March is even better. Stolen, Althoff. Another turnover for Pierre as the layup is good. As one of the governors took a seat on the court, it was Alec Miller.
Look at you looking for a charge.
So 21-10. Miller gets it out to Zabel. He's got a mismatch against Jackson Hilton. Double team comes quickly. They got a mismatch underneath, but they're not going to try it. This one is in and out.
I don't know how much of a mismatch it is. Jackson Hilton can jump out of the building. That was a nice pass. Oh, couldn't finish.
Siegfried couldn't quite get it to go.
After 1 quarter in Pierre, the Pierre Governor ladies are up 15-14 over the Lady Lynx.
Lots of time left in that one, obviously. Lynx looking to keep their hot streak alive in both boys and girls. As we said, Lynx girls coming off a big win against Brookings last night, where I think it's safe to say they played their best basketball of the season.
Definitely the first half for sure. That was a nice pass. Oh,
little contact, but a lot of ball, it looks like. And now we've got Labrie coming in. We've got Colbeck, and we got Ethan Rasmussen, the senior, in as well. And here comes Gavin Terhardt, who I believe will probably come in for Siegfried. So now it's Hilton, Rasmussen, Colbeck, Terhardt, and Labrie. So a very interesting lineup.
1 senior on the court.
Rasmussen tried to get it inside to Terhardt. He got trapped. Zabel loses the ball.
Yeah, oh.
No contact at all. Colbeck. For Rasmussen, back to Colbeck. Labrie for 3. Lynx have been cold from 3.
Cold, absolutely.
But they still lead by 11.
See if they try to go back into Zabel.
Terhardt against Zabel, and they're going that way. Traveled. Oh, no, offensive foul. Could have been either one.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
That was very, very aggressive play underneath the basket.
Another new one in for Pierre, number 5, Paul Adam.
Rasmussen has it. He's put in some good minutes this year when called upon. Wonder how quick Gavin would be on the bench if he tried a 3 from there.
Yeah.
Layup's no good. Down the lane, looked like it was tipped.
Sure did.
Caden Johnson, his first minutes of the night. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lynx have an 11-point lead, but the score's been stagnant. Yep, that's,
call
that's
it, yeah.
3 seconds in the lane. He was in
the lane prior to even receiving the ball for a couple seconds, and
he pitched
good
a 10
call
down there
by Brad Coleman.
Yeah, I recognize all 3 of these referees. They've been around for a long time.
Long time.
As an umpire, I told them I had their backs, so I can't say anything mean about them.
Oh, he crossed him up.
Beautiful move by Rasmussen. Now Kolbeck with a mid-range jumper, in and out.
It is ice cold down there, lid for sure.
21 points for the Lynx. They're averaging 65 on the season. Here is a jumper good that finally breaks the stalemate. Chase Satgest puts it in, and now Althoff and Telcott are waiting to come into this game. Lynx tried to switch it up, but the offense has run dry here.
I think the last thing Coach Decker wants is to have them get a little momentum before halftime, so that was an
offensive foul.
Oh.
Jackson Labrise first. And here comes Telcott and Althoff. Good minutes for Rasmussen and Johnson. Johnson's got a smile on his face, coming back to the bench. Hope to see them a little bit later. 21-12 here. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
You know, I don't know the last time we scored. It's been a drought, but and they're going to get him with the body. Terhark with a foul.
And here comes Siegfried. And he's immediately going to come in.
That's 3 on Terhark already. So his second quarter is probably...
His third quarter might be done too.
Could be.
Maher can't get it to go. Keegan's going to come back in as well. Jackson Hilton still on the bench.
Missed them both.
Yep, 0 for 2.
Siegfried with the rebound. He gets big in there. He gets big and takes up some space.
Telcott has it on a feed from Kolbeck. Tries to float it up. Got it to go in the foul. And that ends the scoreless streak for the Lynx as well.
We needed that one, Kyle.
Telcott leading the team in minutes, points, rebounds, second in steals. Also leading in blocks.
Wow. Broke Brad Weisner's record
for threes
last night.
Gosh, I was 10 years old when Brad Weisner was in the state tournament, in the championship when they lost to Washington. I'll never forget that.
I won't say how old I was.
Yeah, Josh Herr and Weisner, and I think Mike Marin was on that team.
Oh.
Back when we were on the other side of the school,
yeah.
over at the smaller gym. Then a few years later, it was Dale Moss and Jack Ridgway and Derek DeZeo. Those were some loud nights here at this high school. And unfortunately, they lost in the semifinals that year and didn't get a chance at a championship. But I think that's safe to say that's the best Lynx team we've ever seen.
I would definitely say so.
Moss went on to SDSU. DeZeo went on to Augustana. Althoff gets the layup to go. We got a pretty good team here as well, though.
Absolutely. We got all the makings of what we need. Height, speed. We got some sharpshooters.
Just like the football team. Everything kind of comes together.
That
Zabel.
was a nice move by Zabel down low.
He is a big athletic kid.
Just one little drop step and
last shot time for the Lynx. Maybe not. A steal. And the shot is no good. Nice defensive play by Coverdale, but he can't connect. 10 seconds. Kolbeck. They got to do something here. Down to 5. Kolbeck fouled with 2 seconds to go.
It's not what the coach up here was wanting.
Head coach Terry Becker can't believe it.
He's been around for a while.
As has Deckert. And he started 2002? No, 2003? Was it
say 99?
Oh, after Thorson left.
99 or 2000, I'm pretty sure.
Brad Thorson will be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year as well. See if I can find that ticket information. 0 for 2. Long shot, no good. And it goes into the student section. So our halftime score is the Lynx 26 and the Governors 14. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll break down the first half, and we'll also have some halftime entertainment for you. This is Lynx TV.
Okay, welcome back, folks. Going to start the second half here in just a second. Looks like Brandon Valley is going to start with this same first five. Keegan, Talcott, Hilton. Oh, they are not. They are going to start with Siegfried down low and Talcott.
So foul trouble underneath is giving the Lynx some fits. And they're going to go inside to Maher.
How many fouls does Tejan have? I guess I didn't even look. I know that.
I think he at least has one. From having Siegfried out there, I would assume two, at least. That three was no good. Talcott's been pretty quiet so far today. And there's a turnover, a rare turnover from Hilton. Hilton averages just a half turnover a game, so about one turnover every 2 games. Lynx have been very efficient.
Zabel with the rebound.
Only average about 6 turnovers a game as a team.
Talcott with another rebound. Seems like he's always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. 15 points and 5 rebounds a game for Talcott. As this one's going to be tipped off of Stout, and it will be Lynx ball.
And you're double dutying it all over tonight. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's fun. Only screwed up once with the free throw thing, but that's okay. Althoff for 3, and he got it. Althoff from downtown. And the Lynx lead grows to 15.
Oh, nice play by Keegan. Knocked it right out of his hand.
And Keegan's been very sound just about everywhere.
Call.
That's just Althoff's 6th three-pointer made this year. He's 6 for 27, but made that one count.
I'm going to call that on Zabel, and I got to disagree. I think with all the banging that was going on in the first half down below, and they just got him on a little ticky-tack foul there. And he's smiling about it, which is nice. But
now just his 2nd, so he's not in too much trouble. Althoff picks up his dribble, doesn't know where to go with it, finds Jackson Hilton right near the half-court line. Got to be careful. Now he's going to drive, and like Superman flies through the air. A beautiful layup.
He's got some hops.
He's got some hops, and he's got some agility. He's got some speed. The Lynx lead now grows to 17, and
Keegan's going to get called on the foul.
Yeah.
Calling it a little tighter here in the second half.
And as the lead continues to expand, that's usually you usually see the opposite.
Exactly.
And now we've got an offensive foul. And it is going to be on Satcast, I believe, number 4. So the Lynx will get the ball back.
Tale of 2 halves.
3 fouls in the first 2.5 minutes. Something you don't rarely see, as Wade and I have talked about. Nice feed from Talcott, and a layup is good.
And, you know, Zabel just cannot afford to pick up that 30. He had to let him go. He didn't even challenge him. He as soon as he took that first dribble, you could tell that he was going to back off. And so look for more of that, I'm sure.
Side to Miller. Double team comes. He's trapped. And they do get it, but the layup is no good.
Siegfried's looking to.
Yep.
Update from Pier. Lady Lynx are now on top 32-23.
And is that at the half?
That is at the half.
And there's a scramble for the ball, and it's controlled by Pier as the jumper is good from Satcast. The Pier player tried to knock it away, and then Hilton tried to grab it, and it ended up in the hands of the Governors. Back to a 17-point game, and now a turnover. Zabel has it. Will he take it all the way? He will not. Kicks it out to Satcast.
Satcast is challenged by Colbeck.
That one is short. 4 points for Satcast today, and got a foul and lots of contact afterwards as well. This one will go on Andrew Coverdale. And that will be the third team foul.
Called that before the shot. Some heavy bumping now. I don't know if that's a nice off the glass 15-footer.
Who hasn't shot the ball much this year, but he gets that one to go.
It's nice to see these players using the glass.
Another thing you don't see too often anymore, other than on layups. We don't see a lot of them around here anymore either. Here's a three from Telcott. Got it. Telcott from downtown. And the lead has grown to 22.
What do you do if you're Pierre? What can you do if you're Pierre? You don't match up well.
Nope.
You start doing that, I suppose, shooting the three.
And they've struggled doing that as well in this game. Tejan with the rebound. Colbeck's going to try and go all the way. Beautiful layup as he switched to his left hand last second.
And used his body as a shield. That was impressive.
For a sophomore, no doubt about it.
That was impressive. Becker's seen enough.
And a timeout for Pierre, a 30-second timeout. So as we said, Lynx girls ahead. Lynx boys look to be headed for a victory. Sign up for the Taco John's Rewards app on your phone for lots of deals and surprises. We have new and exciting products to choose from, and it's always made fresh just for you. All of us at Taco John's want to thank you for your business. Go Lynx. So the Lynx now up by 24. And they want to go inside to Zabel. And even Zabel's gone cold. And now a turnover. And rejected by Althoff. Beautiful play as Howlett tried to get it a layup, but it was knocked away beautifully by Althoff. And now we've got a steal. And Garrett Stout smartly calls a timeout for the Governors to hold on to the possession, but my goodness. Howlett looked like he had an easy layup, but creeping from behind was Althoff, and he went up there and just knocked it against the backboard. Almost like LeBron James in Game 7 of the Finals a few years back. Not quite to that, not quite the same situation or the same amount of height on the block, but still.
Yeah. I'll give a shout out to your dad sitting over there in his Jack's outfit.
Yep. He's celebrating a Jackrabbit women's basketball victory today. They held on to win by 9 at Oral Roberts. Wish we could get a shot of him. Oh, well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
He's texting like one of those millennials. McKinney Olson Insurance. Steve Tripp and the team at McKinney Olson Insurance is a proud supporter of Lynx TV. We are your longtime local insurance agency, and we will go to the extra mile to gain your trust and give you peace of mind that we have you covered. Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor of Lynx TV. The Chamber of Commerce is dedicated to help speak for and support local business. A strong local business community is vital for the positive growth of the Brandon Valley area. So remember, when you buy Brandon, you support all things local. Go Lynx. 40-16, Brandon Valley leads.
And I'm sure Coach Becker does not like to see 16 points on the board halfway through actually 3/4 of the way through the third quarter. That one off.
Three is no good from Labrie, or excuse me, Labrie has the rebound. Lots of contact. Colbeck, boy, they are playing some tight defense.
Yes, they are, and it's physical, very physical. Seen an elbow there, and
Althoff has it knocked away. Decent defensive play by Satgast. Now the double team comes, and there's a steal. Stout puts it in with the left hand. 40-18 now.
Surprise.
Go ahead, Ken.
I'm surprised.
Wade.
I'm
Sorry.
surprised that Pierre, that's a nice move by Rasmussen. Surprised Pierre isn't putting the pressure on us. You know, we struggled with that earlier.
Yeah, I think they see the writing on the wall at this point. Rasmussen, his first bucket of the night. Jumper is no good.
Oh,
Debris, and it goes
nice
underneath.
idea.
Rasmussen averaging just 2 points a game, but, well, that's his average then. There you go.
He's a defensive specialist,
That's right.
I think.
That's right. And he's a hard-working senior. It's good to see him getting out there and getting some playing time.
Knows his role, accepts his role, and does it quite well.
There's a foul. We'll see if there was continuation. It looks like this one will be on the floor. As the subs come in, Terhark and Hilton return for the Lynx. And Paul Adam getting his first minutes of the night for Pierre. Jack Maher also in. Grant Judson. So Pierre digging into their bench a little bit now.
Looking for something that's going to change. Something that works, maybe.
There's a three from downtown for Grant Judson, the junior. 5'10" guard, a little undersized, but he slingshots that one through.
Boy, it's just physical. If you watch Terhark down there.
Another turnover for the Lynx. Deckert's getting a little antsy. Here's a jump shot. It's short. And it's tipped around, and finally the battle is won by Satgast. They'll reset with Coverdale.
Satgast, he's just a little pesky.
Judson, not this time. Rasmussen, beautiful play to save it. Gets it into the hands of Terhark, now to Colbeck. This will be last opportunity here in the third quarter.
Almost another turnover.
And now a foul. So
that'll be a Paul Adam.
Fourth foul this half for Pierre.
1 second, a quick one here.
Oh, Labrie throws it up wildly, and it is no good. The Lynx lead at 42-21 after 3 quarters. Schoenemann Construction specializes in residential and commercial construction, serving the Brandon Valley area for nearly 40 years. They truly are builders of reputation. So give Stan a call at 605-366-7842 for all your construction needs. And if you don't call him, I'll know. The Brandon Valley Athletic Booster Club are proud supporters of all Brandon Valley athletic programs. We would like to thank our anchor sponsors, Sanford Health, Avera Health, and Service First Credit Union. We thank you very much to all of our sponsors. The 2019 Hall of Fame inductee banquet will be held on Saturday, March 30th of 2019 at the Brandon Golf Course. Social time starts at 6 p.m. At 7 p.m., the dinner will start, followed by the introduction ceremony at 7:30. Tickets can be purchased at the Brandon Valley High School office, or you can call 582-3211 during the school day. For questions, you can call Bob Logan at 261-1308 or go to linkslogan@hotmail.com to email him. The 2019 Brandon Valley High School Athletic Hall of Fame inductees are Cody Fitz-McGuire, Brad Thorson, Austin Sumner, and the 1988 State Championship football team.
That is a great banquet to go to if you ever get a chance, or maybe you have, but it is a lot of fun and meet up with some of them older players. And
that is a big induction team right there.
Absolutely.
Brad Thorson, coach of the 1998 state champions. Andrew Hansen was on that, Austin Hansen, was on that team. Layup is good for Jackson Hilton. 88 football team, state champions. Austin Sumner, 3-year starter here, 4-year starter at South Dakota State. Cody Fitz-McGuire, who I believe was a volleyball player.
Absolutely. Excellent volleyball player.
Yep, she used to coach here as well. The shot is no good. You're starting to feel old when you remember those names. When you watch those kids play.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an old man. Here's a foul against Maher on Siegfried. 15th foul for the Governors. 2 more, and the Lynx will be at 1-1. But talk about 3 players in a team that meant so much to this Brandon Valley community. That's a big list.
Yep.
Thorson, Sumner, Fitz McGuire, and the 88 team, who admittedly I was not alive for.
Oh,
and I don't think you were either.
Oh, no.
Talcott for 3.
Boom.
He's got it. And it's 47-21. You were with the 84 football team?
84-85.
84 and 85. Back-to-back champions.
Oh.
And that one is over their head. Then the Lynx.
And he's going to have a. No, he's not going to have a seat.
The Lynx had quite the football
domination.
Yeah, 84, 85, 88, 89, 90, then again in 98, and then the drought came until they won it last year.
And I'm pretty optimistic about the next couple years.
There's no doubt about it. Lots of returners coming back for the Lynx in an errant throw.
Just out of control. The last couple times down, they're trying to hurry a little bit too much. It's a little too late, I think. But
Lynx up 47-21.
do you know when the next home boys game is? Do you have that?
Oh, let me see here.
They got to be on a stretch. They had 11 days off at one point, and
I'm sure I'll find it. As we got a foul, an offensive foul against Maher.
Coach Becker is not happy about that, and that was Kyle's trying to unplug everything here.
What are you doing, Wade?
I don't know what you're doing.
Sorry.
Oh.
The mic fell off. I'm sorry. Here we go.
5.5 to go in the fourth.
Colbeck swings it to Keegan. Hilton, mid-range jumper, just short.
Oh, yep.
And this
Siegfried
one will go against Siegfried. I think I threw away the one piece of paper that I had that said when the next games were, which is great.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not like you don't have anything else to do tonight.
No.
All night.
Nope. PS3 and Netflix for me. Sounds like a fun Saturday night.
Sure does.
I think there's a good basketball game on tonight. I was watching Carolina earlier today. They beat Louisville. Duke won big against St. John's.
They're fun to watch.
Oh, as a Carolina fan, I hate to admit it, but they are. I did enjoy watching them. Carolina's going to have their hands full when they play against Duke. I believe #1 Tennessee plays tonight. There's a three that is short. Siegfried fights for it, but Zabel is able to pull it down. And here comes Miller.
That was a nice
layup by Garrett Stout.
Jump and hop. Looks like Pierce closed the gap a little bit. It's 40-35.
Oh, boy.
After 3. So Lady Lynx are only up by 5.
Should be a tight one all the way. How are Pierce girls this year?
I don't know.
No. Must be pretty good. They're giving the Lynx a run for their money. Not the case here. Lynx have, after a sluggish start, Talcott hits the deck. A turnover. Another as we're midway through the fourth here.
Yeah, this is getting to turn into a turnover battle.
We got a foul here.
Thought I heard the shot clock buzzer go off there for a second. I wish I had a camera up here, folks at home. This is entertaining to watch. Pierce down by 24. Three-pointer, good. Finally found a bucket there.
Garrett Stout from 3. And it's now a 21-point game.
We're going to see some heavy subbing here in the next minute and 30.
Don't know when the next Lynx home game is, but they do play Lincoln on Tuesday, as the 3 is good by Joe Colbeck. That'll be a huge matchup on Tuesday.
If you aren't doing anything on Tuesday, I highly recommend you go to Lincoln High School, get there early, get a seat. It is going to be an excellent high school basketball atmosphere.
3 is no good from the corner. The Lynx will hopefully use this momentum. Telcott, wide open, got it. Automatic.
And here they come, bench clear.
So a timeout. 3:13 to go. The Lynx up 53-26. So now Labrie, Johnson, Rasmussen, Tejan.
You know, Kyle, I like these 5 o'clock. I really like these 5 o'clock games.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when these teams are traveling from so far away.
Caden Johnson is not in, I don't think. Eli Payton is. So his first minutes of the night. Basket was good. Free throw is not. Payton pulls it down.
Be nice to see that new scoreboard out there next fall when you grab the mic at the football games.
And if Ken's ever gone, you're the guy. And we'd like to thank Wade for being here tonight. It's been a fun game.
Anytime you can come up in the winter, break up the winter, and watch little boys basketball.
Oh, yeah, good boys basketball, too. Yeah. Labrie, that one's just a little off the mark. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark of this game. Layup is good by Paul Adam, who hasn't seen much time here in this one.
Pierre has a sophomore in the game, number 50.
James McKennon.
6'5" center.
There might be some potential there. He's
right.
got some good size.
Absolutely.
Going up against Alex Tejan is not the most fun thing in the world for him to do, I'm sure. Tejan saves it, and it goes out of bounds, and that's actually going to be off of Grant Judson as Chase Satkas returns to the game. And out goes Jack Maher with 1:40 to go. 6 on the shot clock for the Lynx. Nice feed. Payton cannot get it to go. Had a tough angle.
You know, Kyle, Pierce only got 2 seniors on their roster.
They are young. And we've got a foul, so McKennon will go to the line.
Tejan, it's only his first of the game.
They were just giving Siegfried some time maybe when he came in at the half.
Sure. Oh.
First free throw, no good. So the Lynx get Lincoln on Tuesday at Lincoln. Governors travel to Huron also on Tuesday. Aiden Lloyd's going to come into the game now for Brandon Valley.
Hunter Marceau's coming in.
Yep.
And Ciliuson sighting.
Yeah. Cole Ciliuson, a junior. Aiden Lloyd, a sophomore. Hunter Marceau, a junior. And Lloyd's going to control it. Johnson looking for somebody. Finds Aiden Lloyd. Now Johnson in the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Cilliuson.
A lot of these guys were contributors.
Lloyd can't get it to go.
It's a nice use of his left hand, or maybe he is left-handed, but 47.8 seconds left before we close another game out.
Aiden Lloyd for 2. Pretty nice all-around effort from everybody tonight. It's tough to pick an MVP. Jackson Hilton had a nice game. Althoff had a nice game.
Telcott.
He was good as well. Lloyd was 1 for 1. Or excuse me, 1 for 2.
Nice to see these guys get in the books.
Mckennon fights for it and goes out of bounds. So 37 seconds left now. Mckennon kicks it out. Here is a 3 that is well short. And it'll go back to the Lynx with 29 seconds left. So the shot clock is turned off. And it looks like Pierre is just going to let the rest of the time run off the clock. We start hearing some applause here from the Lynx faithful in this 5 o'clock start. Lynx move to 11-2. Pierre's now 4-11.
I'm pretty sure, Kyle, that is the quickest game that I've ever announced with anybody on Lynx TV.
Now your final score, 54-31. The Lynx take on Lincoln on Tuesday. For Wade Ellis, I'm Kyle Roki. Good night.